Do you want lower cost per leads on paid social platforms like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat, but you're struggling to get enough leads for your budget? In this video, I'm going to share with you a simple ad format you can use to get more leads with a lot less cost, so stay tuned. Hi, I'm Ryan Whiteside, Director of Digital Marketing at Two Wheels Marketing. Whether you're a dentist, chiropractor, lawyer, or other service-based business, you want one thing with your digital marketing budget: leads, leads, and more leads. Yes, you want quality leads, but perhaps you've run campaigns and just aren't getting enough or even no leads at all. When this happens, all is not lost, my friend. In fact, there's a little known ad type you could be running that can significantly cut down on your cost per lead. What is it? It's called lead ads. These are ads that, instead of taking someone to your site or landing page after they click, they keep you on the social media platform where they can complete a form without ever even having to go to your website. You can then use a third-party tool like Zapier to get an email notification, connect to a CRM, add to an email drip sequence, and a whole lot more. Without a third-party tool, all of these platforms pretty much only allow you to manually download the leads in the ad platform. That's definitely one big drawback to using lead ads, but the cost of using Zapier can be well worth it, especially as it compares to what you're paying for the Facebook ads themselves. Lead ads are available on all of the major social media sites with some minor differences. At the time of this video, Snapchat doesn't have a thank you page. After you submit, it simply closes the form, which is a little bit odd. But Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok have this thank you page, and it's great because it allows you the opportunity to then send someone to your site, download a PDF or guide that you promised them, or whatever strategic place you want to send them. So you can capture their information like name, email, phone from the form, but then you can also send them to the site afterward, which can be a really nice combination. So what makes this work so well? The reason lead ads perform well is a variety of factors. First, it's much easier for the user to submit their information. So with a normal ad, they click the ad, which takes them to a landing page on your site, and then they manually type in their information. But with a lead ad, they see the ad, their information is usually pre-filled already because the platform already knows what their name, email, and phone already is. The user doesn't have to wait for a page to load. It's all right there in the platform, so it loads really fast. And bottom line, they can provide their information in a matter of seconds if they have the interest. Lead ads are especially a great option if your site is limited in what you can do. If your landing page takes a while to load, is cluttered, isn't the most mobile friendly, this can really hurt your conversion rates. And again, these aren't issues you're dealing with when it comes to lead ads. So what issues have we found running lead ads? It's not all rainbows and sunshine with lead ads. There's a reason why we often use a combination of lead ads and sending people to the site with our campaigns. For starters, the third-party Zapier used contributes to some additional ad costs, but besides that, generally we found leads to be of lesser quality than the more traditional leads. Which makes sense, as someone going to your site and manually typing out their information has to put in a lot more effort and is therefore more committed than someone whose information was pre-filled and they simply have to just click a button. We've worked with clients who tell us they have a harder time getting the leads to communicate back with them, whether it's phone, email, or text with the lead ads they're getting. Still, it takes a good outreach process to make sure you're not wasting too much time on these unresponsive leads. We've actually helped some clients fully automate this process, sending emails and text messages, so they only have to call and follow up with the leads that actually respond to them. Now, how to integrate into a CRM. Now that you know the benefits and pitfalls, allow me to quickly walk through how to set something like this up. So for this, I am using Zapier. It's a very popular tool. Your first step, you will say what app you want to connect to. In this case, it'll be Facebook lead ads. You will have to have a paid tool to get this running. The choose account, that's where you select your Facebook account and connect it with Zapier. The trigger is the lead ad form that you created with your Facebook ad. You select your Facebook page and then you tell it what form you want to connect to. You could do a specific form or you connect it to any form. And then you test the trigger. You move on to step 2, which is you can connect this to a CRM like HubSpot, or in this case, I'm just going to connect it to a Google Sheet. The account is basically just the Google Sheet specifically that you want to connect it to. And then setting up the action. This is where you put in the name, email, phone. So on the spreadsheet itself, you will have to have these columns set up before you connect it, and it'll populate here. And then you have to manually type in name, email, phone here for that to show up. You test that action. When you do that, that will send a fake lead to your spreadsheet, so you can go to your spreadsheet and confirm that it works. If it is, you're all set. And then another optional step, if you want to get an email notification anytime that a Facebook lead ad comes in, you'll just use the email by Zapier. It's built into Zapier. And you'll have the to address. This will be your email or wherever you want it to go to. You can type in whatever subject line you want. And then the email, the body copy, I just typed in email and then added these fields here. So that's basically how you set it up. You can do another test to make sure you get that email and it looks to your satisfaction, and that's pretty much it. So to sum things up, lead ads are a great option for testing, especially if you find that your cost per leads are higher than you want sending people to your website. Overall, you may get lesser quality leads because it's much easier to submit their information. However, if you have a good sales process in place, and if you can even automate some of those initial emails and texts you send to people to weed out the unresponsives, it can save a lot of time. Because regardless of where leads are coming from, you're going to have leads that are impossible to reach. That's just the nature of the business. Use lead ads as another tool in your marketing toolbox. It doesn't and probably shouldn't be your only paid social strategy, but especially if you have good tracking from lead to sale, it's worth a test to see, 1, you can get lower cost per leads, and 2, enough of those leads are turning into customers. Give lead ads an experiment if it's right for you, and it could be a nice supplement to your marketing strategy in the future.